The Miss Dillon storyline is the dumbest plot this show has had in years, which is really saying something. Contrived nonsense. Dillon is randomly Electra's best friend now. Best friend, when we have never even seen them hang out with each other. Dillon lost her job and was homeless, so Electra's boyfriend Will let Dillon stay with him at his place. Electra started getting jealous that this beautiful lady with big melons is living with her man now and dancing for him, so she now wants her out of that house. But the girl still doesn't have a job and has nowhere to go. And every viewer watching is wondering why these millionaires and billionaires didn't just pay for an apartment for Dillon, or hell, just buy her a house. Dillon never needed to stay with Will if these rich a-holes would have just opened their wallets. Dillon is the reason that they no longer have to worry about Luna. Dillon hit Luna with her car and killed her. She saved the Forresters and the Spencers so much stress. She is a hero. And they can't get this woman a job or just get her her own place to live. Steffi and Bill should have gave that woman $1 million for the public service she did in ending Luna. Just ridiculous. Electra's Aunt Ivy tried to bully the girl out of town and gave her some gas money. You should have gave her $100,000 if you really wanted her to go, you stupid hoe. By the way, like this video if you like it and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't be hard-headed. Help a brother out. So RJ is back and he's worse than ever. He's such an unlikable character now, and he is in lust with his cousin Electra, and he's trying to take advantage of Will and Electra's relationship problems. RJ even kissed Electra, which she didn't want, but before Electra could push him off of her, Will had started them kissing, but Will didn't confront them and he just walked away. Because he's bitch made like his big brother Liam. I guess Will is gonna find comfort in Dillon now. I don't care. This is all so stupid. If RJ had to make moves on anyone, it should have been with Dillon. But no, he'd rather screw his own cousin. And I don't care that they're not blood related. A fact that the show had to remind us a billion times. It's still gross. It's not proper. Also, RJ and Will are cousins too. No family loyalty. And their mothers, Brooke and Katie, are already fighting, and this is just gonna make it worse. Actually, I like that part. So Katie recently quit Forrester Creations to start her own fashion company, Logan. Brooke has been a hater ever since and has zero faith that her sister will be successful with her company. Brooke hates that Katie named her company after the family name because the fashion world associates the name Logan with Brooke, and she also believes that the company is going to fail and she don't want that flop company associated with her name in any way. Brooke also got mad when it was discovered that Eric was working with Katie as her lead designer. The only reason he was even doing that is because Ridge and Brooke put him out of his own company and forced him to retire. Eric was so angry and hurt that he wanted to get back at Ridge, and that's why he decided to work with Katie. But now it seems that Eric may have changed his mind and he wants to go back to Forrester. This sucks. I like the idea of a rival fashion company on this show again, and I feel with Eric working with Katie, they could really give Forrester Creations a run for their money, baby. Also, Forrester had recently fired Hope's brother Deke to make room for Thomas because he wants to be the lead designer for Hope for the Future again. I really wanted Katie to hire Deke as a designer for a company, and I still hope that she does. I like Deke, and there's a lot of history that the show can draw on regarding his character. So far, they have dropped the ball with Deke. They act like he's Hope's younger brother when technically he's older than her. In fact, he's probably older than Steffi. Also, Deke was once a Forrester. I'm not getting into the whole convoluted backstory, but pretty much when Rick was married to Amber, he considered Deke his son. Deke used to be named Eric Forrester III, and that wasn't changed until Deacon came to town and claimed him. All the Forresters loved Deke as a baby. Eric Sr. loved him. I wish the show would remember that. If Katie hires Deke as a designer and Eric continues working for her, we could have scenes with those two bonding and talking about the past and things like that, right? Deke could get close with the man he was originally named after and who was supposed to be his grandpa. And he's a designer and he could learn from literally the master. Nobody knows how to write these days. Bold and the Beautiful sucks. Just watch General Hospital. General Hospital is the best soap opera in America. Willow's turn to villainy has been so entertaining. Shot her husband twice, got acquitted, then used medicine to drug him and paralyze him, and now she's taking his congressional seat. Amazing. Nobody's doing it better. She's abusing that man every night in private, and I love it. It's exactly what Drew deserves. Don't forget to like this video if you like it and subscribe if you haven't already. Alright guys, be blessed.